This is Nancy Kerr with EcoEats Partyware. I wanted to show you how to make fun and easy labels to personalize Play-Doh-Cup with these Avery online templates. First of all, you want to make sure that you have the right labels. This is what the packaging looks like. Avery makes a lot of different labels, so you want to look out for the round 2.5-inch diameter labels. Here's also the template number to make sure that you do have the right one. You should be able to get this anywhere at an office store or online, and I paid around $14 for a pack of 90. So if you clicked on the link from my website, or if you go down to the bottom of this YouTube video in the description where it has the link, cut and paste that and put it in your browser, and it should take you to this. So anyways, there's lots of different labels you can use. These are all pre-designed, and which makes it really easy. You can also go for a blank one and pulling in your own graphics and images to personalize it, and I'll show you how to do that in another video. But for now, I'm going to show you how to do it with one of these templates, and if you look to the left here, they categorize it by theme also. Lots of neat templates you can use just about for every occasion. So the holidays are right around the corner, and every year my sister has this ugly Christmas sweater party, and it's pretty hilarious to see the ugly sweaters that people show up in. So I saw this template down here which is perfect for it, right here, and so I'm going to do this one because I may make some labels for her party. So it's going to pull it up. I'm going to add some text right here. You can either put it in a straight line or in a curved formation. And so I'm going to go over here, add circular text. And so you type there. If you click out of it, it'll go into the little curved form right there. And you can kind of adjust it by pulling on the handles right here, like that. And I'm going to go down here, and I want to edit this area also. And to do that, you go over to the right here under Object List, and you click on Text Object. And for some reason, I can't just modify it, so I have to put this in position, the first position, by clicking these arrows, like that. And so now I should be able to highlight it and edit it. Okay, and so I want to also do a little bit more editing with the color. So I want to put it in red just to go along with the season of Christmas, and you can change the font also by highlighting it and changing it. I'll change it to 15. And then I also want to have this match the same font and color down here. So you go back over here to Circular Text Object, and then if you click on this, I'll be able to do that. And let's change it to red. And then we're going to change the font to Scripts right there. And there you go. And so the sweater is, it's kind of running into the text up here, so I'm going to kind of move that around a little bit, and you do that by going over here to Image, and now it'll let me drag this around. And I also want to make a point that whatever label you use, whatever template you use, you want to keep in mind that the bottom portion of this label is going to be folded under the plate. So that'll be gone. You don't want to put any text or images or anything down there, and you want to keep in mind which kind of template you use. You don't want to use something that has a design all the way around down here because it'll get cut off. So just keep that in mind. So now we're going to preview and print over here to the top right. Click that. And now this is what it's going to look like if you are going to print a full sheet. Also another note is to make sure you figured out how your printer feeds the paper, because my printer, I have to, so that the side that gets printed on needs to go face down, and so my printer will pull it up and then print on it. So just make sure you figure how the paper is fed into your printer. So since this is my first run at making the label, I don't want to do a full sheet yet, because I want to see a printed version to make sure that you know, sometimes the printing goes outside of the borders, and it's just nicer if I can see it, a hard copy, and then approve of it, and then I can print a full sheet later if I like it. So you're going to go over here to the right, and you're going to click on Custom Selection, and you're going to deselect all of these except for one. And now it's left me with just one, and that's the one that I'm going to print. So now go over to Print and Open. And now it puts you in a PDF file right here, and you're going to print from here. So just go ahead and print it. So if you're happy with what you have after you've printed it, you're going to go back to this page, and you are going to deselect the one that you just printed, like that. And now you're going to select everything else around it. So now it's the same thing. You're going to feed the printer the same way with the page, and then it's going to print out, and you just hit print all over again. If your printer is printing off-centered and the printed area needs to be shifted to the left or to the right or up or down, you can make adjustments by going over here and pressing Printer Adjustment, and it gives you the option to move it left, right, up, or down. And it gives you, if you pull this down, it gives you all these options to move it, and it's done in very, very small increments. So you will have to play around with it, maybe print out a few different test ones until you're able to get it as close to where you want it. This is the area where the label is going to go. So I'll show you the label that we printed. This is it. So we're going to peel this off, and remember that I mentioned that part of it's going to be folded underneath the plate, because the area that it goes in is not completely round. So anyways, you kind of just want to eyeball it and kind of place it where it's kind of got the same spatial area around it. So there you go. And so you just go ahead and adhere it to there, and this is where you fold it underneath like that. So that is how you make custom labels for Play-Doh Cup.